family history of suicide. They say that the history of a family, history normally repeats itself. So kama umetoka kwa familia yenye iko na history watu wenye wamekuwa wakijinyonga, there might be a possibility that you might also be people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as always, thank you so much for always keeping it Esther Mwaringa. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and do not forget to hit the bell icon down below. Now in today's video, as always, we're talking about an issue affecting our society out there. Yeah, we've been talking about issues affecting our society in the previous videos. We have been talking about masturbation. We talked about toxic relationships. We talked about absent parents. We talked about so much, and in this video we're talking about another issue affecting our society. So in this video we are talking about suicide. Now suicide, it's one of the issues that has been on the rise for a long time, Ni kitu yenye imekuwa ikisumbua sana, ni kitu yenye tumekuwa tukisikia, tukiona. Na as I talk about suicide, I'm sure it's something that is actually familiar to you. You might have heard of it. You might have even witnessed it, Maybe ulisikia mtu amejinyonga mahali, ukaenda ukaona, ama you saw somebody throwing themselves from a tall building, ama pengine hata you are the first person to see somebody who had actually committed suicide. Maybe unaingia kwa room unapata mtu amemeza dawa pale amekufa, So it is something that we all know, and it's something that people commit ranging from different people commit suicide having different reasons. Some of the reasons can actually seem petty, and some of the reasons are the major reasons that we deal with, the reasons that actually zinasumbua watu wengi sana kule nje. And that is the thing I'm going to be talking about today, suicide. And in this video we shall be looking at some of the reasons as to why somebody can actually commit suicide. We shall also be looking at the signs you can look at to know if somebody is suicidal, and also shall be looking at how to deal with suicide, the suicide ideation, that is. So make sure you watch this video to the end, and do not forget to give it. One of the biggest reasons as to why somebody can commit suicide is depression. Depression is not new to you, I know. Umeisikia, maybe umekuwa na rafiki yako amepitia depression, maybe ni wewe umekuwa na depression for some time, yeah. So most of the times mtu akiwa na depression, they tend to think about suicide as one of the fastest ways to get out of their state of depression. So if you know of a person who is depressed, make sure you talk to them so that at the end of the day they do not resolve to suicide. So another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is actually, terminal illness or intense pain, yeah. This is another big reason that causes people to commit suicide. Na mtu pengine ameambiwa kuna ugonjwa wenye hautibiki, and not necessarily ugonjwa wenye hautibiki, but ugonjwa wenye unampatia pain sana. So somebody tends to feel like the way out of that pain, or the way to escape that pain, is through committing suicide, yeah. So another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is the state of hopelessness. Unajua hakuna kitu kizuri kama kufeel that the future is bright. But when somebody is in a state that they feel that the future has nothing else to offer, then at the end of the day, they might actually resolve to committing suicide, yeah. Now, one of the things about a person who is feeling hopeless is that anaweza kuwa kwa situation yenye actually anaweza toka. Watu wengine wanamwambia unaweza toka kwa hii situation, but yeye mwenyewe anaona ni kama there is no way out. Yeah. So if you're that person who is in this state of hopelessness, you're there and you're feeling like suicide is the way out, no. Actually, when you think deeper into that situation, there's always a way out of every situation. So another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is actually substance abuse, Because substance abuse, especially alcohol use, it tends to, to impair the judgment of somebody. Mtu anaanza kufikiria as nafikiri the right sense of mind, yeah. So one of the effects of something like alcohol abuse is impulsivity. Impulsivity inasababisha mtu ana make decisions haraka hata kabla hajafikiria kwa undani kuhusu ile decision. And another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is abuse and trauma. Pengine ni mtu mwenye, tuseme kama ni mtoto kwa familia yenye kila wakati anapigwa, kila wakati anakuwa abused, maybe anakuwa raped na relatives. Such a person ama akona trauma, maybe kitambo akona memories za kitambo zenye zinamsumbua kwa akili. Mtu kama huyo at the end of the day anaweza fikiria kujitoa uhai. Another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is domestic violence. tumesikia kwa maredio, tumesikia kwa TV, bibi amepigwa na bwana, bwana amepigwa na bibi, so sometimes when this hii ikiendelea sana, tuseme kama ni bibi anaweza fika point akasema hapana, enough is enough, na anaweza fikiria na kitambo. Let's take an example of HIV. Watu wenye walikuwa na HIV kulikuwa na hii stigma. Sasa iko but si sana kama kitambo. Mtu ukijulikana you're HIV positive, people tend to stigmatize you. So that feeling of stigmatization can actually cause somebody to have a family history of suicide. They say that the history of a family, history normally repeats itself. So kama umetoka kwa familia yenye iko na history ya watu wenye wamekuwa wakijinyonga, there might be a possibility that you might also be a victim of it. Yeah. So when somebody commits suicide, you might, ukiangalia history zapata kule nyuma pengine kuna a certain relative mwenye alikuwa tayari commit suicide. Yeah. Relationship problems is another reason as to why people commit suicide. Na hii imekuwa shida kubwa sana. Mtu umekuwa ukidate na mtu umemtrust, kama ni chali umekuwa ukinvest kwa huyu dem sana, umembaia vitu mingi, pengine hata umemtambulisha kwenu, and at the end of the day ana heartbreak. So for some people when they are heartbroken, they cannot swallow that in. So one of the things they actually consider is committing suicide. Kwa watu wengine wakikuwa heartbroken, they can never consider taking their own life, but to other people, relationship or matters concerning the heart are very sensitive. At the end of the day unapata mtu alijirusha kwenye building kwa sababu alisikia mpenzi wake alimcheat na mtu mwingine, you get. So I know when it comes to relationship problems, you have had so many cases of suicide out of relationships. Now when it comes to relationship problems, si tu peke yake kwa watu wana date. It can also be maybe a friend, umekuwa na close friend wako, umempatia secrets zako nyingi anazijua, then mnakosana kidogo anakuanika, get ile guilt, shame, ile pain, betrayal na kufanya na commit suicide. So another reason as to why people commit suicide is bullying. Bullying. So when it comes to bullying, okay, kuna hizi bullying zenye tunazijua sana za high school, zenye sana in boys school napata umeambiwa sijui take this 5 bob, go and buy my whole term shopping and let's change, ama sijui chukua hii bucket nenda nichotee giza, all those stuffs of bullying. But sana bullying actually can get to the extreme yenye nafikisha mtu tu apenda nafikiria kujiua. Sana tumesikia hizi cases uzunguni, na hii sana ni kwa mtu mwenye pengine ako okay, I'm trying to find the polite word, ako abled differently. Yeah, pengine ako na shida na miguu, atembei vizuri, ama kuna tu kasoro fulani with that person, and then anaenda kwa shule, watu wanambully, angalia venye sijui kichwa yako ni kubwa, angalia venye all those stuffs of things inafanya mtu self esteem yake inashuka. Now when the self esteem ya mtu ikishuka, one of the things that somebody can resolve to is committing suicide. Another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is difficult life events. Life offers to us different events. Kuna zile times zenye kuna events, happy events, sometimes there are sad events in our lives. So people handle these events differently. For example, tupate mtu, let's take an example of somebody who has lost their loved one. Maybe they have lost a parent, So that event, they're sad, there are those emotions, feelings and all that. Kwa mtu mwingine, ata take time, ata heal. But to some people, wana feel zile emotions in overwhelm sana, Ama to take an example of a parent who has lost their kid, walikuwa wamezoea mtoto wao, wamezoea mtoto, walikuwa na expectations kwa huyu mtoto, and then mtoto amekufa, So such an event can make somebody to actually lose hope in life, anaweza anza kufikiria kuhusu commit suicide. At the end of the day unapata mtu pia amejiua. We have heard of such cases. Unasikia pengine jamani kuna mama fulani mtoto wake alikufa na hii kuchukua long pia yeye akamfuata, maybe alijiua, you get. So difficult life events is another reason as to why somebody can actually commit suicide. So if there's a person there, unajua mtu mwenye pengine anapitia wakati mgumu, be there for them, talk to them, because at the end of the day that person can actually end up committing suicide. Another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is poverty. Ama kwa wengine wanaita poverty, Poverty is something that so many people have lived in, they have experienced it, and it is not something that is actually sweet. Kila siku unaamka kwa the same kind of life, you have dreams, uko na familia na kutegemea, na bado kuna familia na kutegemea, majukumu yako pale, you have no money, na pale mbele ukiangalia seti unaona future, seti unaona kuna mtu anaweza kusaidia. So that kind of state, you know, can make somebody to actually begin thinking of taking away. Why somebody can commit suicide is access to weapons. Let's take an example of somebody who owns a gun in their house, and then afika point huyo mtu anaanza kupitia mambo yanamsumbua, you know, difficulties in life, and then anaona ile gun pale. So having access to that weapon can actually trigger this person to commit suicide. And then another reason as to why somebody can commit suicide is actually survivor's guilt. Yeah, survivor's guilt. Tuseme for example, you are involved in an accident, and then in that accident you're the only person who survived, every other person died. Ama pengine in your family there was a case of fire, you know, the house burned down, everybody died, you're the only one who survived. You know, maybe ulikuwa shule, any kitu ilifanyika, and then wewe peke yako ukasurvive, ama kama si wewe peke yako ulisurvive tu kidogo. So ile guilt as a survivor, sometimes it actually cause somebody to commit suicide. Yeah, so kama mtu amesurvive from a tragedy, pengine be there, talk to them, because at the end of the day ile guilt inasababisha mtu ajiue. Yeah. And then another reason as to why people commit suicide is past suicide attempts. You know, past suicide attempts. Huyo mtu ashajaribu kujiua pale mwanzo but hakuweza, you know. So kule kukumbuka kila wakati you know, the feeling of remembering how they try to kill themselves. And then kuna wale relatives wako pale kila time anakukumbusha, wewe unajaribu kujiua, why did you try to do this? Ama pengine unafanya kosa kidogo, mtu anakuambia nenda kujua kama unajaribu kujiua last time. Una get? So ile feeling inasababisha mtu at the end of the day try to commit suicide again, for the second time, for the third time, you know, so on and so forth. Why somebody can commit suicide is fear of loss, failure, and even high expectations, you know. Pengine kuna mtihani unakuja, na wale watu wenye wako hivyo, maybe kuna mtihani unakuja, KCSE iko karibu, and anaogopa failure. At the end of the day, instead of going to face that challenge, anaenda kujiua, you know. Ama pengine kuna job application aliapply and then akakuwa rejected. Instead of taking that as a challenge, looking for another job, they end up committing suicide. High expectations. Tuseme pengine mtu alikuwa na dreams, alikuwa na big dreams, ama pengine tuseme watu wako wako na expectations sana, wameka expectations kubwa kwake, you know, she or he is the only child, she or he is the only person supposed to uplift the background of the family, and then maybe ana mess up, maybe kama ni msichana ana get ball, you know that these cases unapata msichana pengine anapata ball, and then anaanza kufikiria venye hapana, kuna venye with all the dreams I have, kuna venye with this and this and this you get, ama pengine hata the guy amekataa the pregnancy. So at the end of the day this person commits suicide. So I've just mentioned a few of the reasons as to why people commit suicide. I know you are there, you know of other reasons as to why people commit suicide. Talk to us down on the comment section below. And right now let's move forward to the signs that you can actually look at. Ujue kama rafiki yako pengine unashuku rafiki yangu siku hizi amekuwa kichange and certain stuff, unaanza kujiuliza ama anaweza kuwa anataka kujiua. Well, let us look at the signs you can look at ili ujue kama rafiki yako pengine anataka kujiua ama ni wewe tu umeanza kujaza. Signs you can actually look at is when somebody begins to give away their possession, you know. Kama ni nguo anaanza kupeana nguo, kama ni vitu alikuwa anapenda unaanza kuona anaanza kuzipeana. Kwako unaweza sema tu si ameamua tu kupeana, pengine amechoka na hiki kitu. But no, this person might actually be feeling like, see, I'm going to die soon, so acha nipeane hizi vitu zisaidie watu wengine. So when you see somebody giving away their possessions, sana vitu alikuwa anapenda sana, yeah. Kama ni kitu alikuwa kuna nguo alikuwa anapenda sana, unaona all of a sudden anakupatia, then you are there not thinking twice. Think twice, because this person might actually be suicidal. Another sign is somebody making final arrangements. Tuseme kama ni mtu mwenye ni wa familia, let's say a man of a family, you know, and then all of a sudden anaanza kusema anataka ku write down his will. Okay, sometimes pengine unaweza pata mtu ni mgonjwa, anaona imefika situation, naona maybe I might die anytime soon, so anaanza kusema I think it's time that I write down my will. But somebody is okay, mtu si mgonjwa, mtu ako sawa, anaanza kuambia I think ama anaanza kuambia me I've written down my will. You know, you should ask yourself, ama mtu kama wewe unafaa kumuuliza, why have you decided to write down your will right now? Usaje tamaa ya mali ikuwe mbele kuliko afya ya mtu. Muulize, mbona umeamua kuanza kuandika will yako sahihi? You know, mtu anaanza kufanya final arrangements like somebody can even begin writing down the suicidal note, you know, kuacha hapo. Those are also some final arrangement that this person is making, you know. Kama ni mtu mwenye ako na watoto, anaweza anza kuambia mtu, can you take care of my kids when I'm gone? Things like those. These are final arrangement that somebody is actually making. Another sign you can be looking at is somebody who has access to little means. You know, pengine wewe unauza pale dukani, somebody comes there na kuuliza, okay, kuna dawa ya panya. Okay, of course kuna ile tu wezi anza kumuuliza unataka kwenda kufanyia nini? Yeah. But somebody, pengine kama uko na rafiki yako, wale unafika pale unapata things pale zinaweza kupatia tu hints. Huyu mtu anaweza kuwa anajaribu commit suicide. Kama mtu unaona tu all of a sudden anaanza kununua rope, ama dawa zimekuwa nyingi pale ndani, you know, wembe, visu, vitu kama hizo. So these are things you should be looking. Ama mtu hujazoea, all of a sudden unaona mtu ako na gun na ushtuki. Those are things that can actually point to this person wanting to commit suicide. Another sign you can look at is change in personality, the change in personality of a person. Yeah, pengine huyu ni mtu mwenye amekuwa jovial sana, all of a sudden anaanza kuwa mkimya, you know. Na siku hizi kuna this thing of not checking up on each other, you know. Uko na rafiki yako mjaongea for long, you don't even care, and at the time when you unaenda ku check up on them ni kama vingine unataka kumkopa. That is wrong. You should keep on checking up on each other because people go through a lot in everyday life, you know. So maybe somebody was, and actually it can go both ways. Pengine mtu alikuwa mtu wa furaha, suddenly ameanza kuwa mkimya, you know. Ama pengine mtu alikuwa mkimya and then anaanza kuwa na furaha, all of a sudden unasema tu at least nimekuwa mchangamfu. No, maybe this person has been through depression, ameanza kufikiria acha tu nijiue, and then anaanza kufeel ile feeling ya at least I've gotten a solution to this, then anaanza kuwa mchangamfu. Another sign is when somebody begins to talk or write too much about death or suicide, you know. Kama mtu ni writer, you know, au tunapenda kuandika kwa notebooks, unaweza pata ukiangalia notebook yake pale vitu anaandika tu ni about death, about suicide. Ama anaweza kuja kwa kwanza kuuliza vitu za kuhusu death ama suicide. Anaweza kuja kwa kwanza kuuliza, by the way, which method of suicide do you think is the most efficient, you know. Inaweza kama ni story kwako, but this person might actually be asking for advice from you indirectly on how they can commit suicide. So watch out for people who are always talking about death, talking about suicide. Na ukiangalia mtu vitu anaandika, unaweza pata notebook ya mtu, not necessarily ameandika kuhusu death pale ndani, but anaongelea kuhusu vitu zenye too touching, too emotional, depressing sana una get. Because people who are suicidal, they tend to express themselves sana through things like poems, writing. So ukiona mtu anaongelea sana ama anaandika sana kuhusu suicide, it might be a hint that this person is actually suicidal. So another sign that you can actually watch out for somebody who is suicidal is increase in use of alcohol or substance abuse, you know. Maybe huyo mtu alikuwa anapenda kukunywa alcohol, but this time ameongeza, you know, anatumia sana substance abuse, you know. So at such a time you should actually watch out, because this person might be too depressed, anajaribu kutoa depression yake through alcohol, na at the end of the day anaweza end up suicide. A person who is suicidal may also withdraw from family and friends, like anataka tu kujiseclude. Like I've said, the biggest reason as to why people commit suicide is depression. When somebody is depressed, they tend to withdraw themselves from family and friends, so anakaa tu secluded sana wakiwa place iko dark, they feel more comfortable, you know. And another sign that can also hint you is somebody who is avoiding to do things that they actually used to love. Maybe huyu alikuwa msemo mwenye mlikuwa mnacheza naye football, unajua tu mtu alikuwa anapenda football sana, but sasa ukimwambia tena tucheze football hataki, ama you know vitu zenye alikuwa anajua anapenda kufanya hazimfurahishi tena. So this person, ukiona mtu mwenye ameanza ku neglect vitu zenye alikuwa anapenda, then there might be a chance that this person is actually. Other signs are like change in appetite or a change in diet or appetite, you know, change in the sleeping patterns, and also somebody can attempt self-harming behaviors, you know. Pengine mtu alikuwa anakula sana, sasa hii hata akiona chakula haonje ama anakula tu kidogo, ama alikuwa hakuli sana, sasa hii anaanza kukula sana, you know. The changes in appetite, changes in sleeping patterns. Sana mtu kama huyu ukilala karibu na yeye unapata like the whole night they keep tossing, turning. Yani you can just tell that this person has lack of sleep. They're lacking sleep, you know. And also another thing that people tend to do, that who are suicidal, and they tend to engage in self-harming behaviors, you know. Unapata mtu pengine yani vitu zenye anafaa kuavoid ndo vitu zenye yeye anakimbilia. They tend to pick on fights. Unapata mtu anajaribu hata pengine kujiangusha, mtu anajaribu kujikatakata, such things, self-harming. They don't care anymore. Kama ni mtu pengine kwa marriage, unaweza pata to the extreme, somebody is married, they don't care anymore. Hadi unaweza anza kuenda out there, practicing let me not call it prostitution. It's not really prostitution, but they begin engaging in unhealthy sexual activities, if I may put it in that way, So at the end of the day, such signs, all these things I've talked about, access to lethal means, there are signs that can hint that this person is actually suicidal. Na haimaanishi kama ukiona one of the signs in somebody uanze kusema, huyo mtu ako suicidal, no? And some people actually commit suicide without even showing these signs. So I'm just saying that ukiona some of the signs, ama these signs inajirepeat kwa mtu, ama two or more signs in one person, it's high time that you actually sit this person down, talk to them, because they might be thinking of. Kimalizia hii video, let me talk to those people who are actually suicidal. If you are there, you are having feelings of suicide, you are at the verge of committing suicide, there are things that you can actually do to make sure that there are things you can actually do that can help you to avoid committing suicide. 1, do not isolate yourself. The more you isolate yourself, the more you're giving room to your mind to start thinking of the different ways in which you can commit suicide, how you have been a failure in life. So avoid isolating yourself. Another thing you're supposed to do is to cut off all toxic people in your life. Kuna watu wenye ukiwa around you, they just give you negative energy. Na mtu mwenye kwa suicidal, they need their self-esteem to be boosted, not to be lowered. So kama kuna people who are around you who are toxic, then just cut them off, because the more you put them in your life, the more they're endangering your life, the more they're putting you at risk of committing suicide. So another thing you're supposed to do is actually you should write down your accomplishments. When a person is suicidal, then they always they tend to think more of their failures and less of their accomplishments. But if you're at that stage when you're thinking of committing suicide, you're at that stage when suicide is the only thing in your mind, then I could advise you to write down your accomplishments. Not only dwell on those things that you have failed in, but try to get a notebook, write down your accomplishments, and with time you'll get to realize that you're actually making progress, in life. Another thing is you should practice positive statements. Ukiwa unatembea pale, tell yourself you can actually do this, you are better than this, I'm good, I will go through this. Na kama hiyo haitoshi, you can actually even write it down, put it on places, put it at the back of your phone, put it in the front of your fridge, put it somewhere you can see. Ukiingia kwa nyumba yako naona pale umeandika, I can get over this, I'll not die prematurely, such things. So practice positive statements instead of those negative statements. So another thing you can actually do is you can find a therapist. This is in the extreme moments. Kama umefika point yenye unaona you cannot do it alone, then you can actually find a therapist who can help you to go through that stage of your life. Another thing you can also do is you can find out what it is that is actually making you to have those thoughts and deal with it. Sana unaweza pata kitu yenye nakufanya ufikirie kucommit suicide ni kitu kidogo ama ni kitu kimoja. Pengine ni family issues. Kama ni kitu inakusumbua, think about it, calm down, come out with a solution, and then at the end of the day everything will be okay. So guys, those are the reasons, signs, and actually how to deal with suicide. Kama uko pale unajua zingine, tell me or talk to us down on the comment section below. And remember, suicide is one of the most major things affecting our society. So make sure you create awareness. Na kama kuna mtu mwenye unajua mwenye ako suicidal, talk to them. Do not let them be alone, So at the end of the day, it is us for us. So that is all I had for you in this video. Make sure you join me in the next video as I talk about another issue affecting our society. So until next time, bye bye.